bulky. So you really want satyrs to be green as well. And they are. But they can be red or red.
But apparently they can also be angry red.
Yes.
Goats. Goat people.
Well, that's what satyrs are.
Half men have goat. Yes. So the only thing that I think then is strange here is, I guess there were already satyrs in previous.
In the previous Theros set, yeah.
But even there before there, I think.
Maybe we can actually see.
Yes. All right. There we go.
Let's see if this works.
Yes, I'm sure it should. The only thing that you have to do then is, they already see it, but we have to get there.
But we don't. So let's see if we put satyr.
Boon satyr, there you go. Fire drinker satyr.
Yeah, but these are Theros cards. This is from Mercadian Masks.
Yeah, exactly. Lumbering satyr. That's actually, I remember. The Mercadian Mask is the last thing that I played.
There. But it's green.
Yeah. But I mean,
let's see what other kind of satyrs exist. These are also Born of the Gods, which is another Theros set, and this is Journey into Nyx, which is also a Theros set.
Oh, there's more Theros sets now.
Yeah, but when Theros was released, it was a Theros block. So Theros was the big.
Will it be another Theros block now?
No. Now what they're trying to do is have single story sets instead of a story spanning over 3 sets.
I kind of like that.
They decided to go with. Initially, they were like, "Oh, all sets will be 3 stories, 3 sets wide," and then they said 2 sets wide, and then they were 3 sets wide, and now they decided, you know what? If we want to make 3, we'll make 3. If we want to make 1, we'll make 1.
Fair enough.
So they basically do whatever they want. They don't want to stretch.
Anyway, but there were more satyrs before.
There was also Willow satyr.
That's an old one, right?
Yeah, that is an old
one. There we go.
Legends,
that's the one I remember.
That's online, so that's Legends.
Legends, yes. Legends. Yes. This basically Legends for me was like the cards that you could never get.
Yeah, I think red green is the most fitting for satyrs, personally.
Yeah, okay. But I mean, red. Okay. But then what I sort of wanted to point out is that in this case they just referenced the thing directly.
Yeah.
So
but satyr
it's kind of getting that. Yeah, I mean it's a creature.
It's a type of creature. They just adopt the type. They don't adopt the character. They don't put pun in there, right?
Okay. Okay. I see what you mean. So basically,
and also the previous red green god, was kind of the incarnation of pun, but then in Magic. So they've already done the pun type of thing.
Creature types, they will like krakens or whatever.
Exactly.
They will just import.
Yes.
But then specific historical figures, also specific mythological figures, they will not.
Exactly.
Okay.
However, in this case, I have a problem with the name. The dude is called Anax.
Yeah.
And the problem I have with this, Anax is not really a name. Anax is a title. Anax was the type of king they had in the Mycenaean times.
Yeah.
And so, before they started calling them kings, they had Anactes. The king of the ruler of the palace is literally what it means.
Yeah.
And so.
But that kind of seems fitting if you don't know this at all.
If you don't know, again,
I didn't know this because king. Yesterday we actually talked about this. I'm like,
yes.
That's actually probably one of the first words that I learned in ancient Greek is like basileus.
Yes. Do you want to know the historic trivia around this?
Oh yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm gonna do it very quickly.
Yes.
So during the Mycenaean times, we had palaces. It was not city. The organization was not settled around cities, but it was around central palaces like Mycenae and Tiryns.
Sure.
There was a palace there, and then the hinterland around it was organized and based on.
They were bringing their stuff to the palace.
Exactly. Yeah. And the ruler of this type of palaces in Greek were called anaktora. That's what we call them in Greek. So anaktoro is the palace, and anaktas,
also in that we know they call these palaces themselves.
Well, we're not sure if they yes, kind of. We certainly know that the rulers of the palaces were called wanakata in Mycenaean Greek, which was later evolved into anaktas. Okay. So anaktas is the ruler of the palace of the anaktora. But then we know this name, Wanakata, this term, from Linear B tablets. And in Linear B tablets, we know that each palace had one Wanakata, but the sort of second in command in a group of kind of elites was Wasileus. Okay. Wasileus had under his charge probably a smaller like part of the hinterland.
Village or whatever. Yeah, sure.
We're not exactly sure. But we know that it was...
Second in command.
We know that it was, a high official in the Mycenaean palaces. So after the late Bronze Age collapse, when the palatial system collapsed, and there was
These people basically were the ones left.
these people, yeah, we don't know exactly what happened, but what we do know is that the term survived, and in the new city-states that now emerged, in the new type of organization, Vasileus became the ruler, and then became the king, right? So
That's a nice bit of trivia. Thank you,
Yes.
Aris. I've learned something today.
you've learned something today.
Yes, very cool. Very cool.
So for that reason, I don't think
For that reason,
it sounds very good.
for that reason, I now like it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it works really well with Ajax, right?
Yeah, exactly. But it isn't, and then it is
It
actually,
isn't.
and it is actually. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Another bit of recent historic trivia is that Ajax in Greek is Aeas, and of course you should all know the Dutch football team Ajax. And I think back in the 70s or at some point there is a very small team, or back then it was a very small team. Now it's probably not even existing in Greece, that was called Aeas Megaron or something. And they arranged a friendly game because they had the same name.
Nice. Ajax versus Ajax.
Yeah.
Yes, very nice. All right, cool.
We have Renata, called to the hand.
Renata, that just
Yes.
doesn't work for any people.
Renata
in the Netherlands, it's like Renate.
Why?
Renate die ook moest jagen.
Oh, okay.
You like Renata?
I don't know who Renata is.
I also don't know. I mean,
Renata is a name, basically.
Renate is a Dutch name.
Yeah, but
Very Dutch name, I feel.
Also-
I'm sure it actually is probably.
in Greek we use the name Renata.
I mean, I like
Yeah.
it well enough, but it just feels.
It feels a little bit weird. It's one of these names that you're like, why was that person called Renata exactly?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Anyway.
And the multicolored gods don't have demigods. And then we have the altar of the Pantheon. So that's very nice.
Here. Why not simply call it Pantheon? Or
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I think they should have just simply called it Pantheon. I guess because it's the place where you go to worship, they wanted to convey the worshipping part. But
yeah, here it's like looks like the Pantheon. It mechanically you talk about it. Smells like
Yeah.
the Pantheon.
yeah,
So why not just
I
call
don't-
it
I
the
don't know.
Pantheon?
I don't know.
We use it in Greek. It feels Latin. That's Renata.
Renata? We do use it in Greek nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Probably it is originally Latin, from
Could be.
Latus or something like that.
I can have a.
There's a Greek.
There's a Greek model celebrity going on. The problem with googling such common names is that you get modern celebrities around it.
Yeah.
And then you don't know.
Thinking of Regina.
Maybe.
That is stepping into the whole
Yeah.
king discussion of earlier. Queen.
And one new thing that they've done, and they did it with previous sets as well, and I really like it,
That was
is the concept of sagas.
Yeah.
Sagas are basically micro stories set in one card.
It is not the same thing as an adventure, right? That was the
No,
previous.
that's
That was
from
the
the previous
Arthurian. Yeah.
But sagas were in previous sets as well. And what?
So Kiora best the sea god. So
Yeah.
Kiora best Tassa basically.
Yeah, Kiora
Kiora is actually
is a
existing.
planeswalker. Yeah, is a
Nice.
planeswalker, and she best the sea god. Well,
Yeah, alright.
So in that case, I guess they say sea god, and they refer to Thassa. So Clothis can also be female in that case.
Yeah, and even
I'm trying to figure out.
yeah,
what's
no,
going
it
on.
actually that's how it works. But that's actually her as well.
Yeah,
on
there
the,
you can clearly see.
and
it.
then that one is Tassa, I guess, right?
That one is Thassa. That one is.
Yeah, sorry, that one is Kiora. Yeah.
Yeah. So what a saga is an enchantment that that works over time. So every
I think Clovis is a growth. Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
it should be based on
Based on the fact that it's
based on
one
the
of
fact
the
that
fates.
yeah, exactly, it should be.
Yeah.
So sagas work every beginning of your turn. Something new happens because the story progresses.
Okay, so that's the beginning of the
Exactly.
turn. That
So
is-
the moment you play it, something happens, and the first thing happens, the part one, and then at the beginning of your next turn, the part two happens of the story, and the beginning of your third turn.
So wait. I want to actually let's reconstruct this saga.
Yes.
So first thing that happens is Kiora encounters a kraken.
No, Kiora
Summons a kraken.
summons a kraken. Yeah. Because also it has hexproof, it's a very strong Kraken and it comes under your control.
And you are supposed to be Kiora. Okay, yeah?
Yeah, and Kiora also, as a character, summons Kraken. She controls Krakens.
Okay. Kind of feels like something the Sea Gods should be able to do, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, we won't split hairs here. And then next, she actually taps all non-land permanents.
Target opponent controls.
Yes.
So what she does is that she clears the way for the Kraken to attack, basically, because...
Okay, yeah, okay. Right, okay.
Yeah.
She splits the sea in a way, but then instead of splitting it, she sort of... Yeah.
She just clears the way.
Clears the way.
You don't want to split the sea if the Kraken is there to attack.
I know. I mean, I've never controlled the Kraken. I don't know.
You should.
Yes. Maybe during the thing that we're not going to be doing if we don't hurry up.
Yes. And then gain control of target permanent and opponent controls and untap it. So then she wins and basically she gets Thassa on her side. So you can get on your side whatever your opponent controls.
Yeah. So it's may not actually be Thassa because you can just choose any permanent.
Yeah, or maybe there is no Thassa in general from your opponent. So.
Yes, exactly.
But it works as a story.
I like that. It's sort of a not a multi-phase, but a multi-turn.
And there are plenty of sagas going around. Some of them related to the gods, and some of them
the birth
not.
of Meletis. Meletis is also.
Meletis is a Greek name. Meletis.
Also straight up.
Meleti means the study.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have the story of Elspeth in this case. Elspeth conquers death, and you can see Erebos there on the bottom. And actually, this card works really well with Elspeth. Medomai is a Sphinx. I don't know why it's called Medomai.
Okay. That's
Elspeth's Nightmare. I love this art.
That is very good art.
Oh, beautiful art. We have Timaret Calls the Dead, which is the guy we said.
That art is not very.
It's a nice art.
Ah.
We have the Triumph of Anax, the dude that we were talking about before.
Nice art as well.
Nice art. We have the Acroan War, which in a way
this, by the way,
the Trojan War.
Exactly. This art, it's so straight up.
This art is straight up. This art is because the rest were really not straight up. I mean, this is a mosaic, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever it is, it's more like a Christian. It's more like a Christian.
Yeah,
mosaic.
It's more like a Christian
I mean,
mosaic or late Roman.
That bronze, I could sort of see.
This one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not in its style, but I mean,
is it a shield? What is it?
Bronze, right? It's not like a bronze shield.
Yeah, but you know what would be really cool if they had asked me to design this. Because
it would have been cool for you if they asked you to.
Yes, it would have been cool for me. But also, because Anax it refers to the Mycenaean dude, you make this shield an 8-shaped shield.
Yeah.
Because these are the Mycenaean shields.
Yeah.
And then you put it on the Mycenaean shield, and then boom, you get like 100 flavor points immediately.
All right. Yeah, I would agree. The shield doesn't look.
The Acroan War, yeah, I mean, it is clearly a hint to the Trojan War because you can see.
It is also
the woman being taken
from
the red dude, and like the other guy being angry, and then the blue guy
and
blue and reds fight, and then they fight.
Blue versus red.
But what is interesting with this is that with the first part of the saga, you gain control of target creature as long as this is still on the battlefield. So you basically steal Eleni or Helen as long as the war is going on, and then your next turn.
I like that a lot actually. That is pretty.
Yeah, this is.
I mean,
very nice.
It's very tropey. It's super tropey.
It's super tropey, but
it's also. I mean, because Helen as a literary figure is now also going through some sort of like, refocusing of women agency and stuff like that. But that said, it's very tropey. It's very tropey,
and I think they encapsulate the story really well. Just with this one ability of this. And then it's a fight until your next turn creature your opponent controls attack its combat if able, so you're provoking your opponents to attack. And then at the third is each stabbed creature deals damage to itself.
Yeah, excellent.
Which means if you're fighting you will probably die,
Well, not only that, it is also quite literally
meant to be a textile too.
Yeah.
It is meant to be a textile. And it's nice that it's weaving.
Oh, it unravels.
Yeah, it unravels.
Oh, nice! I didn't even really see the. Yeah, if you can't really see the whole art.
You can. You can see it over here.
Yeah, but I mean, not like.
Not like you can see it Yeah, in a high quality picture.
Yeah, no, very cool.
But it is very cool. Yes, it is very cool.
And I
it's
like.
of
No,
the
I think
unraveling
it doesn't
of the
really. It's
world.
not like you fight, you deal damage, you get damaged. No, it's really the fact that all these Trojan heroes were very self-destructive. Like
Yeah,
they fought,
yeah.
and actually, in fighting, they almost did more damage to themselves
Yeah,
than they did to their opponents.
yeah, exactly.
I like that as
This card is like beautifully designed. I think.
Yeah,
Like,
although
beautifully
I don't
designed.
like the art.
I don't know. But
That to me is like,
it has this. Oh, it's super. Oh, look at this. It's Greek. I don't know.
yeah. But okay, whatever.
The Binding of the Titans by Clotis in this case, apparently. And not Zeus. I don't know why.
The closest is Zeus, basically.
Where are the lightning strikes? But anyway, the Titans were in prison, so that's pretty cool, I think. And this is my problematic card, of course.
This is okay.
This is what it's going to be about.
This is what this whole 1.5 hours has been leading up to. This people. I mean, I know you've tuned in and they're like, whoa, look at them looking at cards.
But no, it's
Like
this card.
high intensity Twitch action.
Yes.
All gets to a head here with the first irony games. What is it?
Iron games.
Ironic games. Yes. Okay.
This is interesting in general, the concept of Iroa, like a region. Because Eros in Greek is hero, and I don't know what's up with the first Iron games. I don't know why they used the name.
So there's other cards that refer to this region.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will Wikicrats if I can get. Problem with typing Iron is that it gives you Iron Man all the time.
That's one of the Iron Man magic was just the thing that you feared as a teenager back then.
Yeah.
Like that was actually how they like the urban myth about how Black Lotus became so rare.
Yeah.
Is that people at first thought it was shit, and therefore started to play a lot of Iron Man with it. And they always just sacrificed it, and that's why there were so few left.
So let me get all the information correct. Iros is another god from the previous Theros set, right? So the Iron games are the games dedicated to that god.
Yeah.
Much like the Olympic games are devoted to to Zeus and to the Olympian gods. And Iros, which literally means hero, is the god of victory, which is also interesting because he's a Eros, god of victory, hero, god of victory. I don't even know.
Sure.
And then they do the games.
Alright, the games.
And on the games on the right hand side, you can see the different types of fighting. So it's like the different type of sports, running.
First they run.
And then they fight, and then they throw spears. All of these things were kind of happening. I would have preferred if they had the dude throwing a disc.
Sure.
And then what you do is you create a 1/1 white human soldier.
Yeah.
Your athlete basically. Put 3+1/+1.
Why didn't they? Yeah, because I guess soldier is just one of those general token
Yeah,
thingies.
exactly. But it could have been just a human. I don't know why they went for soldier. A 1/1 human. Just human, not soldier.
Yeah. I guess there's a lot of things that impact soldiers.
There are a lot of things that impact
So
soldiers. But
probably they wanted to tie
I know.
into that.
I know.
Anyway, all right.
And then you put 3+1/+1 counters, so you make it stronger because it's like an athlete. And then if you have a strong athlete, somebody with power 4 or greater, you get to draw 2 cards. I think that's what they're going for. And then if you reach the end,
it's like a training montage.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
It's basically Rocky. Oh, is the artist for the soldier token Greek? Kimonos Theodosiou. Oh, indeed, it's a Greek.
Yeah, it seems to be
I
a
don't
Greek
know.
name. Yeah.
I had never noticed that.
By the way, that's good. That's good art. By the way, that's also
art.
like a phalanx, Mycenaean inspired phalanx dude. Dude.
Not Mycenaean, definitely not Mycenaean.
No, okay. What is it?
Absolutely
then?
not.
What is it then? Athenian?
Hellenistic.
Hellenistic. Sorry, that's what I'm looking for. Hellenistic. Yes.
And then at the end you win, but then you create a gold token, like a medal kind of thing, and that you shouldn't. You should never win gold in any type of athletic games in ancient Greece. That's not what you would win. That's not what it's all about. Ancient Greek games were about
drinking,
about the winning.
No, it's about exactly
about the glory of the winner, not about the reward. the reward was the glory.
Yeah.
The reward was that
But they would have received something.
No.
Nothing.
No, they would have gotten the, how do you call it in English?
Only fortune and glory.
Not fortune.
Oh, just glory.
Yes.
But the fortune and glory is the thing that archaeologists get.
Yes. And also, it was not only about the individual winning, it was about the city that he was coming from.
Yeah.
So if you had an Olympic Games winner as a city, it was kind of customary to destroy your city walls because you didn't need them anymore.
Did this actually happen?
Well, I'm sure there was some kind
because
of
this is always like customary.
It's customary. But I don't think they would actually destroy the wall. But maybe there was some customary like ritual that.
Yeah, I could see them like throwing like a rock against their wall or something, but not like hey, this one dude that lives in our town accidentally won. Now we're.
But what you would win was the olive tree branch for the Olympic Games, right?
Exactly. So you did get something.
Stefani is what we call it.
Okay, the Stefani.
Stefani, yes.
Oh, I didn't know. So that's where Stephanie is coming from?
Stefanos and Stephanie, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but you did get something. So you might as well have create an olive branch token.
Yes, exactly.
And then what does the gold token actually do?
It gives you mana. You sacrifice
the guy wanted running or curling. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yes. I'm not tearing down any walls for anybody who wins at curling.
No, exactly.
That is not a sport. Oh, it is, actually.
So there are plenty of other things to talk about,
sports.
Of course.
Really?
Yes.
It almost seems like you know a shit ton about magic as well as
Greece.
As Greece. I wouldn't know. All right.
But I don't think we will get to play anything if I keep talking.
Exactly. You promised to lose a couple of games.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna spend my precious money.
Oh, yes.
By playing...
Your precious gold?
My precious gold... No, my precious diamonds.
Oh, diamonds even.
By playing a sealed...
Diamonds?
Yes.
That's... Sorry, I'm just Indiana Jones.
I know. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So a sealed event is basically you get 6 boosters of cards and you get to make a deck of 40 cards and you just fight other people.
And you just get to throw in as many lands as you want?
Yeah. Usually you put 23 cards and 17 lands.
Yeah. Oh, so it's 40...
40 maximum 40. Is the card limit of the deck. So we have to pay 2,000 diamonds, and for every win, you will get 3 boosters, and for every win, you get extra gems back. So
how much do you need to win to break even?
Well, 6. And with 7, you get 200 more.
Yeah. It almost seems like you're paying for the pleasure of playing.
No, because you also get 3 boosters, and the cards that you open.
Oh, but you're gonna get 3 boosters anyway.
You get 3 boosters anyway as a prize, and the 6 boosters that you open for the event, you get to keep them.
Oh, that's a good deal.
You pay 2,000 and you get 9 boosters plus any other gems that you win.
So and 2,000 is actually related to real money.
Yes.
So how much money are we splurging on the stream?
I will let you know just now.
Not
it's
that.
About 14 euros, 15 euros, something like that.
Not too shabby. I mean, so I'm still old school in the sense that I need to have these cards in my hand.
Yeah, sure. I also need. That's why I have like a huge collection.
I know, but I mean, beyond that, it's
Beyond Death.
Beyond Death. Ah, cute title. Yeah, I would still. I know. I never took the leap, for example, with Hearthstone. I never invested a single euro in Hearthstone. And I liked it. But, yeah, anyway.
Are we ready to do some...
I'm never ready to spend money on digital products because I'm over 30.
Damn, I just did.
You
buy games. These are digital products.
I know.
Okay, so we're gonna open the boosters all at once and we're gonna get to see the rares first.
Oof!
We got a cloth. We got a clothes.
You already had one.
I already had one.
But now we get to play with this.
Yes. And also, we get to play with the Ox of Agonas. I don't know why they called it...
An ox?
Why they call it Agonas is the game.
Yeah, exactly.
And what does it mean, Ox of Agonas? I don't know.
Ox of competition, basically.
Yeah, but this is like an underworld kind of fighting thing. that comes from the dead. It has the escape mechanic, which is bring it back from your graveyard. So I have no idea what they were going for there.
Alright.
Like, I have no clue. I don't know. But it's a busted card.
So it does seem that in terms of just also you got a very nice combination. You got like 3.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's very good.
We got a Thassa, but we're not gonna play here.
No, because you're playing red and green. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, probably.
Is this always like? Is it like slightly towards your favor with this sort of thing? Because this seems like a very good.
Busted. And then I lose all my games, of course, and then I'm frustrated.
Sure.
So we have Storm Herald. When Storm Herald enters the battlefield, return any number of aura cards. These are enchantments that go onto your creatures from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to creatures you control. Exile those auras at the beginning of your next end step. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. That's Phoenix.
But how many aura cards will we have?
Oh, when I press continue,
you get to see the rest.
You get to see the rest.
Yeah, okay.
Phoenix, they always have flying haste. Okay. That's kind of their thing. And they have a way to come back from the graveyard. In this case, they have the escape mechanic. The escape mechanic is unique to Theros Beyond Death. And you pay a cost plus exiling some cards from your graveyard to get to cast this card from your graveyard.
Yeah, so it's not regeneration of any kind. It is actually...
No. You cast it from the graveyard.
Yeah.
And also, this guy, when it escapes with a +1/+1 counter on it. So it actually comes in as a 3/3.
Stronger.
Yeah.
The more you kill me, makes me stronger.
Yeah, exactly. And Ox also has, and if you can see, it has escape only to red, which is cheaper. But you need to exile 8 other cards. Oof. But when it comes into play...
But if you don't... Wait, I mean, this is just me... If you don't have 8 other cards...
You can't escape.
Do it. You can't escape.
But
tough for you, Ox.
When this Ox comes into play, you discard your hand, but then you draw 3 new cards. So you refuel, and you fuel the escape.
That's pretty... It even does it if it's from the graveyard.
No, when it enters the battlefield, when you cast it again...
Yeah, exactly. So, but also, if you originally cast it from your hand, but also if you get it back from the graveyard. But that's pretty damn neat.
And this is pretty okay. Search your library for up to X land cards. I'm probably not gonna play that. This is for ramp type.
Yeah, if you need your lands.
Yeah. So we cloth as we saw before. Bam.
All right.
So this is our pool of cards.
Seems to be a lot of white.
Not that much actually. Not that much red. Blue is okay. Red is actually relatively weak, but green seems to be kinda okay.
It's a pity because we don't have the backup cards to do much with the rares that we got given.
So usually the way I like to do this is first I'm gonna do the obvious thing and try to see if the obvious thing works. So the obvious thing is that I put in Clothes because it's busted, right? Like,
it's what?
It's busted.
Busted? You mean it's broken?
Yes.
It is too good.
Yes.
Okay. But they haven't taken it. They haven't taken it out. They haven't banned it yet.
No. It's not that. And then because we're playing Clothes in red, of course we're gonna put in our Phoenix. Of course we're gonna put in our Ox. Yes. And we're definitely putting in the Herald. This is the obvious thing.
But the Herald, based on auras, right? That was his big thing.
Yes, but it's also a 3 haste for 3, which is good value. Just straight up.
Straight up. Okay. Aura cards aura cards are creature enchantments.
Yes.
Yes, I forgot. Yeah. Okay.
And so this, to me, seems to be kind of a mid-range aggressive deck. Like, not super aggressive.
You're not going to be coming out swinging out of the gate.
But we're still remaining on the aggressive plan in general, with medium-sized creatures.
Yeah.
This is what it tells me. Now, this is great. Voracious Typhon, particularly in this set. Escapes for 7, but it's already a 4/4 for 4. So, just by itself is good value. Yeah. And we have 2, so that's pretty okay. We really want some...
Of course, what you never end up having almost with this thing is comboing thingies going on.
If you have them, you can.
Yeah, okay, of course, but...
So one of the problems that we seem to be having, although we already have only 6 creatures in there, is we need to make sure our curve is nice, like our mana cost.
Yeah, there's nothing 1/2 here at the moment.
So we'll have to put some weaker cards like this.
That's okay though.
Yeah, this is okay. We're putting it in. We have the Beetle. This is actually a very good Beetle.
Good Beetle.
Because if you have a creature with power 4 or greater, you put a +1/+1 counter on the Beetle.
Nice.
And we already know that we will have like a Cloth. We have 2 Voracious Typhons. We have the Ox. So this is already pretty good. We're gonna put our little spider just to fit in the curve. And it also escapes and it deals damage. So this
it does seem that if you put too many creatures with escape in there, it's gonna mess each other up.
Yeah, it is, but we'll see what other stuff we have. Maybe we have stuff to put cards into our.
So first, you're now just selecting creatures first.
Yeah, like I'm seeing if we what can I do here.
Yeah, sure.
We have a lot of escape, so this will be really good. Relentless Pursuit. We reveal the top 4 cards of our library.
And the rest in the graveyard.
And the rest,
very good.
We get
that
a creature.
Seems to be.
Yeah. So that fits in our plan. All right. So we seem to be having a plan shaping up. We have
famous last words.
Yeah. We have. This is also good. You discard the card and you draw 2 cards. Wheel of Possibility. We also want cards in our graveyard.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna put them in yet. What we really want is some removals.
Yes. So some stuff that does damage.
Yeah.
So that actually probably.
I haven't sacrificed a creature, but it's still really good.
Yeah, because you can also use it to fill your graveyard and maybe even get them back.
This for 1 mana creates a 1/1 creature that can't block and escape. That's not super good. This we are gonna play them. This is removals, 2 damage, and it's to any target, so we can deal damage to our opponent.
And scry 2 means you get to look
at the top 2, and you put them on the bottom of the library if you want. So they are in. The Wheel of Possibility we said we'll see.
Underworld Fire. I like the. Yeah.
It deals 1 damage to each creature. That's probably a sideboard card, but we'll see.
It also is not very good because we don't want things to be exiled. We want it in the graveyards.
Yeah, but this is for creatures that will die, and hopefully our creatures are not going to die by this.
You never know.
This, while it's generally not a very good card to have in a deck, in the Theros Limited, it's really good because everybody will have some kind of enchantment creature, or just straight up enchantment, and it's basically a removal for 1 mana, so it's worth it. So now we have 1 removal, 2, 3.
That 4. War Leader dude seems pretty good, by the way, as well.
Which dude? This guy.
No, the Scoffos War Leader.
Scoffos War Leader. 5 mana. Yeah, he's good. We really want to be a bit lower on the curve.
Okay.
For now, but I mean, we don't have that many options to be lower on the curve, and because we're playing kind of mid-range, we definitely want more creature.
Yeah.
So first, let's put something that's lower on the curve. This is really good. These are actually good cards, so we're gonna put them.
So I think we said what the curve is, but the curve is with Magic. You start out with 1 land being played.
Yeah.
And you cannot play more land. And land is basically what you use as your mana, the cost that you have to pay for playing cards.
Yeah.
That means that it's very sort of methodical in the sense that you're not, unless you construct a sort of a strategy around it, you're not going to have too much mana at your availability in the first couple of turns.
No, exactly.
So that's why you want things that cost low mana, so you actually have something to do during the first turn. That's what you mean with the curve.
Exactly.
For those academics that are like, oh, I thought there was this very interesting thing, and then he was talking about curves, and I thought like, oh, no, this guy, he cannot be talking about curves the whole time. That's just not cool.
We put 2 more removals, which are really good. We're Dire Blessings. They are fight-based removals. We enchant the creature we control with this, and then that creature fights another creature.
Exactly, and just wins because it also gets +0/+2. Nice.
So from that point onward, I feel like we're done with removals, and we're gonna just fill it up with chunky creatures because
we like chunky,
and also that's what we need, kind of. At least maybe
some artifacts. Why not?
I'm just checking if we have something that actually works for us.
Maybe. Do we have many flying creatures?
No,
I don't think so. So do we want to guard a little bit against that?
Could be, although this is kind of crappy for.
No, but the Wings of Hubris, which by the way is Icarus' wings.
Where is it? And the previous one.
It's an artifact equipment.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
a creature can be blocked this turn. Like if one of our bigger dudes comes stepping through.
You need to sacrifice the wings, and then you sacrifice the creature as well at the beginning of the next end step. So it's basically a winning move. So
okay, you're the guy that plays a lot of this. Yeah. I was like,
I'm gonna put this dude. Again, some creature and something more useful.
You don't have so many enchantments in it.
No. And we're also running out of space. We have 13 creatures. We're just going to put 2 more creatures in there.
Sacrifice a non-land.
Oh, this is actually
That's pretty good.
crazy. Yeah, we're gonna put at least one of these, and then something a little bit, and then one of these.
Wow, big. Yeah, it's a big dude.
Yeah.
All right.
That looks okay. All right, this is what we're playing with. Damn, let's play a game.
Yes, let's play a game.
Done. Oh wait, another thing I wanna do.
Let's play a game. Wait.
Yeah, because I'm gonna just make this a little bit nice. You can actually drag a card over your deck here, and you do this, and then
they see what your deck is about.
They don't, because that's only what you see. But then you can put a sleeve for your cards. And because I wanna stay in the theme, I'm just gonna.
Oh, that yes, very good.
Bam.
I mean, it's not a yeah.
Okay,
we're not playing a black card, but it's very good art.
Yes. Okay, let's play a couple of games until.
This is where the University Network tells us you're not supposed to play Magic during work hours.
You should be working, but we're working.
Hard at work, mashing some digital stranger's face.
Yes.
Into bloody planeswalker pulp.
As long as this.
Exciting stuff, man! I get to see you do your art.
Oh, okay. It did not crash. I was like, oh my god, I'm designing a crash.
No, I hope as I said, this computer should be able to handle it, but.
That's
okay.
That's not great. We only have 2 lands.
This is not very good at all.
But the opponent goes first, so we have some time to actually draw the land. So I'm just gonna keep this.
Okay.
Maybe it's not the best decision, but
no.
I like this board. This is unique to Theros Shield. Fuck.
that's.
He drew a card. I'm gonna play this first because we have the mystical repeal.
Yeah, but we don't really have anything to repeal.
No, not yet.
Nice. All right. He's like, oh,
bam. Okay.
Like
I really like this because you see all the.
Yeah, the runes. Yeah, very cool.
Add 1 mana of any color if you're gonna.
Wow, he's playing fast. He's playing aggressive.
He is, yeah. And we got the enchantment here. We can do the fight. We'll do it later.
Well, there's no creature that we have yet that we can fight with.
Yeah, exactly.
So wait, the Herald actually allows us to bring them back from the grave, right?
Yes.
Which is also why I thought the whole thing with flying things was going to be good.
Yeah, but that was an equipment, not an aura.
Oh, man, that's complicated now. The equipment, an artifact is, yeah, okay.
This, it needs to say enchantment aura. An artifact equipment is not an enchantment
aura. Alright. It's doing the same thing, but it's something different.
Yes, exactly.
Alright.
Okay.
Woo!
Oh, he's doing the same thing as we're doing, and you can see here what he reveals, actually, and he also has a Phoenix of Us. What's going on with this dude? And he got a land and a thing, alright. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get in there, even though we're not getting much value out of this guy.
No, but we're gonna smash his face a little bit with our hastiness. You wanna wait? Hey, you wanna wait? No, there's no sense in waiting. I don't wanna wait. For our lives to be
Yeah, we have nothing. We're just gonna smash the face.
Boom! Nice.
Yeah.
We are losing this game.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Maybe.
This is why, in the end, why I stopped playing Magic. I always got very stressed by it. Like actually playing it against strangers, well, like in the shop or something like that. I never really was able to
handle the stress.
Handle the stress of it. I always felt like really like I'm always gonna I was always underperforming.
Yeah.
Which also why I stopped playing Hearthstone, because in the end I was just not winning enough. I was like, oh, Death Touch, that sucks.
Yeah, this is a little bit problematic now, but
yes, we can get rid of Nylea's Huntmaster with our
with
our Warbriar.
Without what?
With the Warbriar.
Yeah, but then this one will die as well. Which
no, because he'll get. Oh yes, he will actually get it. Yeah, he will be dead. He will be very dead.
Maybe we can find the Caryatid because it gives mana, and now he gives actually 2 mana.
Because he actually mana. Yes, so we should probably get rid of that dude, because otherwise, well,
that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Anyway, it's boom. There we go. And we can still attack.
He can still attack, and then he will probably trade, which is kind of okay, I think. If he wants to trade.
I don't think he will trade, but I think we should still attack.
No, in that case, we want to trade up if he attacks with this.
Cool. Trade means his creature dies, our creature dies.
Yes. They literally trade.
We can of course
We can filter our hand later with the Ox if we draw a land. But then we lose the mystical repeal.
Yeah, but so far there's nothing much repealing going on.
No. Oof. He will attack with this now. That's okay. Oh, he's attacking with this actually. In that case, we're just gonna block.
Yeah.
He's not attacking with the Viper, why not?
Yeah, he will attack with the Viper. There's absolutely no reason not to attack with that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Because...
There we go. Okay. We're just gonna block here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is always the moment where like things are not working out. But I mean
things are not working out. Let's be fair here.
Let's be fair to ourselves. So
I feel like it should be okay if we filter our hand here.
But there's still so much to.
Because we can recast this later, and we can escape this guy. If we draw lands.
Okay. Yes.
And we might draw a removal that we really need, or we draw a Voracious Typhon. Trade up.
Yeah.
How many cards do we have? 6. Okay.
In the graveyard, you mean? Yeah.
I mean, we have a bunch of. We can draw some of our removal.
Mm-hmm. It's been a long time since I caught a stream. Either of you have played Outer Wilds yet? Because I think it would be a great fit for the channel.
Cool. You go.
Thank you. I've been telling this guy for a long time that we should play Outer Wilds.
Okay, you talk about Outer Wilds.
No, I don't talk about it. We should play it.
Oh, we should play it.
Now, Outer Wilds is, I think, really one... I mean, not I think. It is one of the great games of last year, but I think just on one of the most innovative games that has come out.
Yeah.
Recently, in terms of... Yeah, I mean, there's lots... Actually, last year saw a lot of innovation in certain game genres.
Mm-hmm.
And Outer Wilds, in terms of open world exploration, was great. And it is straight up archaeology, because you're sort of in this world and you have to find out what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it has all to do with what happened way ago in the past, as well as what is happening in the very near future, like 20 minutes from now.
Yeah,
the universe is exploding. Spoiler: you're gonna find it out after 20 minutes of playing.
Right.
And it's absolutely great because it does this interesting thing with time and coming back from death, beyond death.
Yeah,
it's excellent, and there's the world building of it is so, in a way, minimalistic, but at the same time very colorful. We should play Outer Worlds.
All right,
for sure. We should definitely do that. Anyway, thanks for checking back in with us. By the way, it's been a long time since we were streaming.
Yeah,
but we're back. You know what people don't really see, but what I actually very much liking is we've got this artificial studio light on our faces.
Yes, finally we have. It's not ours either.
No, we were gonna get one ourselves.
Because
the only thing that I now notice is that since all the natural lighting from outside is now gone, we start to look greener and greener. So we do have to have some sort of other natural light going on.
Maybe, yeah.
But anyway, that's it. That's technicalities. All right. By the way, if you love what the Interactive Past thing is doing, there should be a lot more content coming up too, because we got people working on that now as well. But if you have content yourself, like a blog or a video that you want to promote through Interactive Past, just let us know and we can put your stuff on there, or you can put your own stuff on there. We'll invite you. And also, Interactive Past, come to the conference, the Interactive Past conference, Tipsy
Number 3.
Number 3.
That is happening in November, November 4 to 6. If you go to interactivepast.com, at the Interactive Past conference subsection, you can see it on the menu, and there you can see what it's all about, what the conference is about, and of course,
call for papers. And later on, you will open the registration for that.
Yes.
So.
And also, this year, we are able to offer bursaries. So, if you were struggling to come to one of our conferences because you don't live in the Netherlands or because you just can't afford it, you can apply for one of our bursaries.
If you're doing a paper.
If you're doing a paper.
And if there's somehow still bursaries left for just general participants. Excellent. Or if you're a game developer.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, we just straight up lost this game.
Straight up
lost
lost the game. Yeah, I could see we were in. We were drawing a mountain.
I mean, he drew better than us because he drew more action and less lands, and we just didn't draw our lands in the correct order because we're playing pretty much the same deck. We had a lot of the same cards.
Yeah, although his deck was a bit faster.
Yeah. Well, we have another loss to give. It's on your third loss.
You're out.
You're out.
3 strikes, you're out. Yeah.
3 strikes, you're out. Yes, basically, yes.
Basically, yes. And basically, you won the last shield deck.
The
thing that you were
but I didn't want to jinx this one because then I just lose this one. But I did the last shield I played with a blue-black control deck, and I won.
But that means actually we're playing this one for free.
Basically, yes, we're playing this one for free.
So that already eases my mind a lot.
Okay.
You need to mulligan this shit as well.
I need to mulligan this shit. This I'm keeping. Okay.
This is good. Yes, this is something.
We have to put something on the bottom of our library.
Oh, boo! Not Nick's Herald because that's actually the first action.
Because this we have one.
And we could even we have two.
We have one more, so it's fine. And then we just play our little spider.
Little spider being has reach. Very cool. Damage equal to its power to target creature with flying.
Yeah.
Well, too bad. That's not happening.
But if he has something like Omen of the Forge to just
sacrifice it later.
To kill it and then sacrifice to filter our deck a little bit, yes.
Yes. Nice.
Oh, he didn't play anything. That's
excellent.
Excellent, because this one has flash as well. So even if he plays something on his turn, we can still cast our Omen of the Forge.
And just get rid of it straight away.
Exactly. Enter. In that case, we have our next Herald.
He's playing with Tron, by the way. That's Tron? It's Tron.
No. That's Karn.
Karn, sorry. Karn. Yeah. Oh, there was... What was Tron again then? I forgot.
Tron was the machine.
Wait, the machine?
Yeah, so if I can recall everything correctly here...
That was Tron Silver Golem, right? Or was it Karn Silver Golem?
Karn.
Yeah.
That was Karn.
So what was Tron then? Anyway.
You have the Tron Dynamo, it's a card...
Oh, Tron Dynamo. Yes. Yeah, it's been all too long ago. But I like Karn. Karn is... I used to sort of collect golems. That was my thing.
Nice.
I mean... Useless cards.
I don't know if we want to trade with this right now, because this one will trade with this later on.
And it actually is... When it dies, what does it do?
It deals 2 damage to one of
so
our
basically
creatures.
This is not something that we can omen, because that would be,
it
useless.
Would not be great. It would not be great, at least not right now.
Hey, War by a Blessing. And then we could
fight it, but it would
still kill us.
Yeah, so... But that doesn't really matter, because
we're gonna nix here. Target creature...
Target enchanted creature or enchantment creature. So...
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, we're gonna... But then we're attacking with this, because...
We want to get rid of...
Yeah, we don't really care what he's doing right here.
Boom.
If he blocks, he wouldn't have anything good to trade this creature with, so we don't really care, basically.
This is looking okay.
And now if we trade, he trades with this guy. So I'm not sure if we really want that.
No, we want to keep that dude around.
So for now, we're keeping this dude around, indeed.
Especially because this thing is coming up, and then...
Yeah, we'll see. He's doing the same thing that we did before, that the other
game, yeah.
He's getting the rage card Berserker.
Woof.
And the rest in his graveyard. Oh, we just drew Cloth.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah, now we're talking quite a bit indeed. So I'm just gonna cast the Clothish.
Nice.
And we're gonna keep our dudes around. He's getting a +1/+1 counter, and we're just attacking.
Yeah, he's just getting it automatically because there's no other choice.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
And
could you technically, if the other, you still have the choice if the other creature was enchanted, right?
Yeah, I would get the choice.
No, but I mean, it's not only your creature, it's also his creatures.
You control.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
This is going relatively okay so far.
Yes, seems to be the case. Especially because, he's not...
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, he does have a swamp, actually. Already a swamp.
Okay.
Whatever. Well, whatever.
Whatever. So we get to do 2 damage to each opponent and get to life, or we add some mana. Let's view the battlefield for a little bit.
Yes, exactly, because I don't think we need the mana.
Maybe we could cast this and something else though with the mana.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it would be a power move. But we could also just,
But we are also on the aggressive plan a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
I wonder if you double block.
Maybe go for the mana. I'd say go for the mana.
I have something else in mind. We'll see what it does. I'm just gonna go for the damage. Alright. Just gonna play my land.
That's a very nice. That's a very nice.
This guy becomes 3/4.
Yes. Boom. You're gonna.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
fight with that one.
No, I'm gonna attack, and if he blocks with both, I can omen this dude
before it deals any damage. Yeah. Alright.
Let's see what he does. Well, they will still trade all of them, but then I will trade with his entire board.
Yeah.
And then we keep our rich dude. I guess he just trades straight up here. So what we do is we just
kill that dude.
Yeah, and he will just kill our chain web.
Oh, we didn't think about this.
No, I did think about this as well.
Why didn't we cast Warbriar Blessing then first on our chain web?
Because then he wouldn't block.
Okay. Fair enough.
Ice Creature. Oh, now we're getting extra cards out of this. But that is his first strike. No. So what we could do is we can actually shoot this now.
Okay.
This trade anyway.
They trade anyway.
Yeah, and then we. Oh no! I fucked it up.
No, it didn't. It didn't really matter.
It did because now he's playing this dude, but.
No, because there's not really anything else, any better trade you could have gotten from this.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have attacked.
Yeah. Okay.
There is also
now
this.
we're actually sort of fucked.
No, that's okay still because we get life
back. Yes.
And we're dealing damage.
Yeah, but we are in it for
but
worlds
I because I clicked a land. Why did I click a land? I don't know.
Probably because I'm talking to you.
Yeah, probably because you're talking to me. I'm just gonna this. Oh, we missed. Fuck. How did we miss?
What did we miss? Sorry.
We didn't draw a creature on these 4, so we only get a land. We don't get a land and a creature.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that kind of sucks now.
Now I think we're somewhat.
We are in a little bit of a precarious position.
Yes, we could say that.
Truth be told, I've been watching a lot of Magic streams, and
it always goes better with champions.
I have no idea how people stream and play at the same time. Now that I'm trying to do it, I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, you're talking to me as well.
Yeah,
I guess
exactly.
They're talking to their chat.
That's the whole thing. I think we have to accept this damage.
Yes.
I don't like that we have to accept this damage. But for now, I think we have to accept the damage.
Well, I think we. Yes, we're done.
Let's get to life back. Other creatures control have trample. This is not cool.
We are.
Yeah, I think we
are done.
Things, yeah.
Shit. Well, 3 strikes and we're out, right?
Yeah, 3 strikes and we're out.
Well, at least we get to wrap up the stream early with a conclusion.
If we lose the next game as well.
Yeah, who knows?
The problem is this guy because he gives trample to all these creatures, so we can't
there's no blocking. You could fight it.
I fight it and
then you can still get 8 damage, and then you're still dead.
But it doesn't kill it, even if I fight it, because it's +0, +2.
Oh, plus shit. Yeah. Alright.
Oh well.
Bye! Oh man.
I wonder if any of my friends from
are there like
from the Penny Bear are watching this and
yeah, especially because we still have a tiny fighting chance if you'd not.
Yeah, if I didn't exile mistakenly the other card. But that's whatever.
All right, I'm gonna shut up for this next round.
No, please keep talking. It's fine. I will.
You sure it's fine?
It is absolutely fine.
Didn't seem fine before.
It is absolutely.
I know.
Fine.
I'm just a very my presence is just very distracting. I know.
It is. It's true.
Mm-hmm. Any early plays continue. Consider taking a mulligan.
Yes.
All right.
We also have mulligan both games. Oh no, the first time we did mulligan, but then...
we should have, yeah.
And now we just mulligan this.
Yeah.
It's a little bit unfortunate.
Well...
We're getting these awkward hands.
Yeah.
Which we're...
I mean, we have got a good game going, but we just need to...
We just need to draw...
a forest, then we're good.
Yeah.
You're taking the plunge.
Yeah, because...
Hey, are we fighting the same dude? No.
No,
okay,
no. You cannot fight the same dude. Okay, we have a play.
Nice.
Which is okay. We would have a play anyway, because we're...
Yeah,
playing,
but...
We're probably playing against the green, white, and sun.
Oh,
there we go.
Carrot
this, we're just gonna...
We're gonna kill it, yes. Bye.
Yeah, and we're gonna kill it now, because...
Yeah, otherwise he gets mana from it, yeah.
There is a golden rule in Magic called Bolt the Bird. Bolt the Bird comes from Birds of Paradise, which is a 1 mana 0/1 bird.
Exactly.
That gives you, if you tap it, gives you...
Any sort of mana.
Yeah, 1 mana. And Bolt is a 1 mana 3 damage target creature. Yeah. And the rule that Bolt the Bird is very important, because it means that you should never let your opponent ramp up in mana.
No.
Like, this is the whole... It is crucial. Bolt the Bird. So, if you're hearing it out there and you're just starting Magic, bolt the bird.
Anyway, always bolt the bird.
Yeah.
It's not something dirty to do. It's everybody does it. Everybody bolts the bird.
Everybody should bolt the bird, yeah. So let's play the Nyx Herald first, I think, because then...
Then we don't take
or
any
we can
damage.
get to do like Incendiary Oracle and the Chain Web, but then we don't get to fight in case he plays a flying thing that he probably won't. But it opens up the opportunity to play Fun Flare. Now let's go for the Nyx. There are a lot of lines of play in Magic that's kind of...
Well, for this round we actually have...
Yeah, and for the next round we will also have a lot, because we could still play Chain Web and Final Flare if he plays something that's big. Or if he enchants this, we will also do it. Because this dude becomes just bigger. No, we don't want this to become bigger. Or, yeah, so now he will get a +1/+1 counter.
Okay, that...
We're not blocking.
No, there's no use.
Because it's gonna die.
Yes. So, Voracious Typhon seems to be a nice...
yeah, a nice target for our
Final Flare.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what we're gonna do.
Right now, right? You could also just...
I need to sacrifice a creature.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Boom.
No, cancel, wait.
What?
First we do 5 damage to this.
Sure.
Now we sacrifice it.
Yes.
Not the other way around.
That's I would say that you first choose which thing you sacrifice.
Yeah, because it's an additional cost. I don't know why we've done this.
Okay. You should scoot over to me a little bit so people can see more than half your face.
Alright.
You're pretty...
Oh, the fuck, they got...
They
are drawing really well.
Oh, yes.
They are drawing...
Shit.
But this is okay, because we have the Mystical Repeal.
And so, is it an enchantment?
Yeah, this is an enchantment creature.
Oh,
the only problem is that this is becoming bigger.
Yeah.
While our stuff are not becoming bigger.
It's a well-known problem.
Yes. Yes.
He had a nice ramp. Even suppose that you would not have been able to bolt the bird, as it were. Then he would have already. Who knows what they are?
Yeah,
exactly. Sorry,
I.
This is me going back to my time, and I think maybe in my time I played maybe 1 or 2 women.
Yeah.
Not that many in the 90s that were playing Magic together.
Many more women playing Magic nowadays.
Yeah, good.
And that is actually really nice.
A really nice thing, yes.
Yeah. We keep attacking because I don't think we're gonna block here.
No. Wouldn't it be nice to get our god one more time? Come on, god! Join us.
This dude. Next turn.
Yeah.
He cannot escape this yet. He needs 4 other cards and he has 3. And yeah.
So actually, that's his escape.
That's our escape.
Okay, but he has
escape.
1 in escape. Oh yeah.
Oh, he has the flying thing.
Yeah, it's a good card. I told you so.
I know. Okay.
That's actually pretty good.
That is pretty good, but we are gonna play our Scoffos War Leader and... Okay, he can attack if he wants, but then next turn I don't think he will attack, because we will be able to raise it probably. Not definitely, but probably. Alright. Tell me you don't have another play.
With one planes, yeah, I don't think so.
Hey, we got the fight as well, so that's pretty
That's
great.
pretty good.
Yeah, because next turn though, because...
Yeah, we are using all our mana, or almost all our mana.
Yes. And, let's see what he does here. Alright. We just still need him not to get this into play.
Yeah, and then we're...
Okay. But we could definitely cast this now with 7 mana, but we really... Maybe we could have casted this,
yeah.
I guess.
Maybe.
It would be a 7/7. Would have been better. Straight up better.
Yes.
But I don't think he's gonna attack.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah, depends.
Let us know! The anticipation, it's killing me.
Well, the attack will also be killing us. So, you know. Relentless pursuit.
Oh, he's attacking.
Oh, you nearly board wiped yourself earlier. Yeah, in the earlier game. That's true. That you nearly board wiped yourself.
Yeah.
Relentless pursuit is also Lucian's E. You are on brand.
I am on brand.
Okay.
Exactly. So what we're doing is we're doing this.
He did attack.
He did attack.
And
this dude will
what happened to our dude?
He exiled it with revoke existence.
Fuck him.
Exile target artifact or enchantment. But we are getting rid of it. Now he got the 4th card there. That is a little bit of a problem for us.
Yeah, so he's actually going to be
he will cast this, but we are gonna cast our own as well. But then he can make it fly, which is a little bit of a problem for us.
Yes.
But we are definitely casting. So we have 5 mana up. But we could cast this dude from escape and just block for a turn if he wants to attack with it. And he will also come with 3+1/+1 counters. He will be 4.
Okay, but would we still be able to also cast the Typhon if we... is there enough in our graveyard at the moment?
4 and 4, not yet, but...
No. But the way we're playing, there's bound to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Why didn't you attack? Oh, sorry. I was like, what?
I'm not gonna attack. No, I am. And we can sacrifice this at the end of his turn to scry 2 and see if we get something actually good. And we feed our graveyard with stuff.
Yeah. Alright. We're hanging in.
We are hanging in there for sure. For sure.
Why is this guy thinking the play should be obvious?
No, it's not obvious. Depends on what he drew.
But yeah, what does he still have in his hand? Where can we even see that?
No, we can't. Don't know what he has in his hand.
No, not what he has in his hand, but how much he still has in his hand. You can
resolve.
You can see how many cards the other player has in his hand.
Right? He has 1.
Yeah, okay. So you actually, there's no counter. There's just you can actually have to sort of see it.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, you can if you hover over that area, it tells 1 in hand, 26 in library.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, here. Boop.
All right. Yes, come on, we can resolve these things.
No, the force can go on the...
I guess both of them can go on the bottom. This one gets trampled.
Power 4 greater gets... Well, I mean...
Yeah, he will get +1/+1 until end of turn, but that doesn't do much for us yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh, we drew a thing.
We drew a new thing, you mean?
Yeah. So
that's pretty good.
Is we're probably gonna attack first, I think.
But he's gonna just block the shit out of everything.
Yeah, but if he blocks this...
Then he...
that's +2 and then 6. But then what we can do is we can sacrifice... This will be 5. We sacrifice this dude and we sacrifice this dude. And then we...
You could even sacrifice Omen of the Forge to do that.
No, sacrifice another creature. Oh, yeah, indeed. Yeah, correct. So yeah, we get to trade in a way
first you would have to cast Omen of the Forge.
No, because it has flash, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, it does have flash, of course, yeah. Alright, neat.
And if he doesn't block this, then we win. Because Omen of the Force.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Yeah.
Next blocker. I like this play. It's deceptively
good. Yeah, see? Yeah. Alright, so then what we do is we do this.
Nice.
And we do 2 damage to him.
Boom. Okay, and then we're actually sacrificing the shit out of that.
Not the shit, but just 1.
I know, but enough shit out of that.
Yeah. Oh, it also gets menace. I would have won anyway.
What is menace?
It can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. So should have done that first thing.
This is fine because now it's like a.
Yeah, we get to close the stream with a win. Bam. Figured out the line. Victory.
Figured out the line almost figured us out. No, it's actually well played.
We can open a booster I got from leveling up. If you would like to see how you open packs.
You just want to open it. That's it.
Let's just open this. So.
That's the rare, of course. They
don't show it to you immediately.
The Thundering Chariot.
Bam! A Nessian Boar.
The Nessos Boar, basically.
Yeah.
This is also straight up the same thing.
All creatures able to block Nessian Boar do so. Whenever it becomes blocked by a creature, that creature controller draws a card.
That's pretty damn good.
It's 5 mana for 10-6.
Yeah, but
anything that gives cards to your opponents is not good.
Oh wait, you're right. Sorry, I
don't draw the cards.
Sorry, I thought we were drawing cards.
No,
that's not good at all. Sorry, Nessian Boar. You're not gonna be the. All right.
That was it for the day.
That was fun.
Thanks for tuning in.
Or out.
Or
well, don't thank you for tuning out.
Maybe you had to go somewhere. It's fine.
It's true.
What are we playing next week?
Who knows, man?
I don't know.
Outer Wilds, I would say.
Maybe we play Outer Wilds. You have to play it then, and I.
It's almost a game that you could play because I've already played like a good chunk of the first bit, so I already know.
You just want me to fail?
No, because okay. there's very little failing involved.
All right, fair.
Outer Wilds is definitely something that we could be playing. We could also be playing
Disco Elysium.
No, because I want to get a bit more into that.
Okay.
Or we could be playing like ancient board games, but then through like a shitty Java applet.
Shitty applet.
I mean, it's pretty neat in terms of we could play ancient board games through a Java applet. Yeah, could also work. Or in fact, we could. One of the other things, Ryan Megalithic has been raving about a Plague Tale.
Yeah, we could play Plague Tale.
I want to check that out as well.
He would want to do it.
He would want to do it, but if he's here, he gets to.
Okay, fair. If it's here, he gets to. We'll see.
Or we even could be playing more Magic because I like this shit. All right.
We'll see you next week.
See you next week, future past people. And we will be there next week. That's the good news.
That's the good news.
The bad news is we're 2 down, 1 up.
Yes. We'll see. I will let you know what happened next week. All right. Bye.